Hi guys, Josh here. Welcome to Snapshots. Today we're looking at the Sunny 16 method. So today we're looking at Sunny 16, which is a method of exposing your film without a light meter. Obviously you can get a handheld light meter, or even on your phone there's some really good light meter apps out there. I'd recommend Lux, but sometimes you just don't have access to your phone or a light meter, so Sunny 16 kind of helps with that. It also helps you get a bit faster because you're not checking the light, you're kind of just thinking and going, I need to do this. And so sometimes that does get you shots that you would have missed if you weren't being faster. I have done a video on this before on frames per second, so if you do want to have a look at that, I'd recommend it. This video is going to be much shorter though, because I'm basically just going to break down the basics. The sunny part stands for a sunny day, and the 16 stands for your lens aperture, the f16. Basically what it's saying is when it's a bright sunny day, you're going to want your f-stop at f16, and depending on your film speed, you will want a shutter speed that kind of matches up to that. So for example, if we're shooting a 400 ISO film, you want the shutter speed that's very close to that. So in this case we've got a shutter of 500, because not a lot of film cameras have a 400 shutter. Your RZs do. But if you're shooting 800 ISO film, you want a shutter speed of 1000. If you're shooting 200 ISO, 250, 100 ISO, 125, and I think you kind of get the idea from there. The ISO of your film obviously stays the same. Keep the shutter to a similar one, and then your f-stop will change depending on where you are. If you're in sand and snow, you actually want to be on f22. If it's a normal sunny day, 16. If it's slightly cloudy, you want to go f11. If it's cloudy, go 8. If it's overcast or quite dark shade, you want to go 5.6. Then they also recommend for sunset and dark shade, go 4. And if it's dusk, you want to go 2.8. And once you kind of nail this down, then not only can you expose without a light meter, but you can change up your shutter speed, because you'll start understanding your stops of light. From f16 to f11, that's one stop. From 11 to 8, that's another stop. But let's say you wanted shallower depth of field, but you still wanted to properly expose, so you could go, instead of being at f16 at 500 of a shutter, you can go to f11 or 8, be the 1000th of a shutter, and your depth of field will be a bit shallower. Or if you want more things to be in focus, like say you're in the shade, it's a very light shade, you can be on f16, but then you just bring your shutter to like 1/25th or 60th. But yeah, you'll kind of get the idea. It takes a lot of practice. So that's the Sunny 16 method. This video is a lot shorter than the other ones, and I hope it was really helpful and informative as well. And let me know what you thought in the comments. Let me know if you give this a try. Please share it, like and subscribe, turn this post notifications here when there's a new episode. Anyway, I'm Josh, this has been Snapshots, and just get out there, shoot some film.